Okay, so I've cut this out, and I'll tell you, I did have to take a little bit extra off. When I put it on the back here, I always check to make sure I don't have any of the edges of the interior paper showing on the outside. So I did, and I had to take just a little, like this much off the inside over here, so I didn't have anything hanging over. And then you're just going to go ahead and glue that down with your score tape. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and be right back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've put this down, and as you'll see, I'm going to make a little written comment not to glue this edge down. I made a mistake. Funny how I do that when I'm trying to teach somebody how to do something. But you don't want to glue this down when you're doing the rest of your interior. This is actually the piece that's going to put the box together. You're gonna bring this over like this. So you don't want to glue this piece down yet when I did it. And I'll make a note when I'm editing that, you know, to be sure that you don't glue that down. So our next step is actually to finish putting the paper on the outside of our box, except for this flap. This is actually going to be done last, but we need to get the outside so we can fold around and have this edge covered here when we finally do close up our box. And then after we get the outside put on, we can put all of the 3 remaining inside pieces in. So to do this final outside edge here, we're going to get our new piece of green paper, because we're going to match that, and we're just going to bring it to I need to do it this way. I'm just going to get the top portion. Again, we're going to give ourselves about a 1/2 inch leeway around the entire box. So we're going to give ourselves about a 1/2 inch to wrap around. And I'm just making sure that I've got this. And actually, this is where this Craft and Toss comes in really handy, because I am going to put this at the 7-inch mark, and then I'm going to put the top here starting at about the 7.5 inch mark, and I know that I'm straight on there. So I'm just going to check and make sure that I'm lining up fairly straight. We want to come a little less than that. About a 1/2 inch up from there. So I'm just going to freewheel this right now. If you want to be more precise, by all means. But at this point, it's just going to get wrapped around. So being exact is not going to be that much of a necessity. So we've got that, and then we're going to cut out our 2 pieces here. These on mine measure about 1 7/8 inch. So I'm going to cut 2 strips of 1 7/8 by 12, and I'm going to cut my house, the other side of my outside of my house out, and I'll be right back.